Welcome to Budapest once again for another round of Formula One action. Historically, a good race for first-time victories, with Button, Hill, Alonso and Heikki Kovalainen all reaching the top step of the podium for the very first time right here. Located 12 miles northeast of the Hungarian capital Budapest, the 14 corners of the Hungaroring are steeped in history and prestige. Overtaking's always been difficult on this technical 2.7-mile track. The last few years in particular have turned up some exceptional races, so let's hope we're in for another one here today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Sainz, Verstappen, Hamilton, Russell, Perez, Gasly, Ocon, Fernando Alonso, Magnussen, Hülkenberg, Stroll, Tsunoda, Bottas, Ricciardo, Albon, Oscar Piastri, Joe, Liam Lawson, the owner driver, and Logan Sargent. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Natalie Pinkham joins me once again in the commentary box. It's fantastic to have you with us today. I'm curious though, how do you think the drivers stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, the regulations aren't new anymore, but the teams and the drivers are still coming to terms with them. I firmly believe it's also track specific. We've seen some wheel-to-wheel racing throughout the year. Some tracks lend themselves better to it than others. I'd like to see it at every race in the whole season. Is that too much to ask?
Alrighty, so the intro was a bit weird there. However, welcome back guys to another F1 23 My Team Career Mode. I went through all the normal stuff that I would normally do, and then I went to mute my mic like I usually do for the pre-race intro and realized it was muted the entire time. So, few changes have been made. We signed Oscar Piastri. He was a good bang for the buck. Much better than Enzo Fittipaldi, however you say it. And Fernando Alonso went to McLaren because we took Piastri from McLaren. And then Liam Lawson moved up from F2 to fill the empty seat at Aston Martin. And so we are at the Hungarian Grand Prix. We also bumped up the difficulty from an 85 to a 90 because I said I would do that after the mid-season break. And practice was not bad, not great. Qualifying didn't go too terribly great. And I'll kind of walk you through as we get through the race where our problems are. So, we're just going to jump into this. Again, sorry for... It's going to be a shorter episode today with that little mistake. But we are out and away from the Hungarian Grand Prix. Going to try to look up the inside here as our teammate is right in front of us. We get into the back of him there a little bit as he was braking really early. Hopefully we didn't give him any damage or anything like that. Albon gets to the brakes super early there. Oh, and then we just spun ourselves. And overall, it has not been a great episode so far. Just got hooked off the tire of Albon there. So now I guess we kind of see how we really stack up against the AI of the higher difficulty at this track. Again, I'll run this difficulty for a little bit. If I need to, I'll drop it down a few clicks, but I'm going to try keep it at the 90. Some other I guess housekeeping things. We had a chassis upgrade that came in, and then went ahead and started another one. We're saving our money for buying a chassis department facility upgrade, so we can get that to Spec 2, get some new upgrades to unlock. And I am feeling the weight of the car around this track really, really badly. I'm not exactly sure why, but I'm struggling quite a bit here. So I think it's partially the AI, and I think it's partially the track. These two corners right here have been a pain in my side. I could not get through them to save my life during practice, and even during qualifying wasn't too bad with them. I more overdrove corners 1 and 2 during qualifying than I did with those two corners, but those corners definitely, we are losing some time to the AI when we go through them. So I am losing time to Logan Sargent and the Williams at the moment, so it's just going to be a bit of a rough race, it seems. Now, with that being said, with it being a shorter episode, I got a decent jump on recording yet tonight. I may try to do a double episode to kind of make up for this. Maybe even a double F1 upload, just to kind of do a recap, or to get us the same amount of content, but we'll see here. See what time it is by the time we get done with everything, and there's plenty of caffeine that I can keep going for the night. I think I'm losing about a second a lap to the cars in front of me already. And that's still on fairly new tires, so I cannot imagine what that's going to be once I'm on old tires compared to these guys. It cannot be good. So it's best sector 1, but I highly doubt I will set another best sector 2, because I absolutely hate these corners. I should not be having to give the wheel that much input for it to turn that little. You know, just going through the grass there some. So honestly, I just need to hope for a safety car, which I do not believe is unheard of at this track. However, not going to be a high likelihood of it, I don't think. Lost, it was about a half a second that lap to Sargent there. And it looks like Sargent and Lawson, they are battling up in front of us, so that's also helping us out as well. The fact that there's a nice little pack of them who are battling it out up in front of us. That's helping us, I guess, maintain time. Not really gaining anything on them, but it's helping us not lose them as fast. Man, that will not turn. See here. Yeah, that's all I can hope for is a safety car in order to get back caught up with the group. Not that I think we're even going to be really able to hang with them even with the safety car, because the car drives like a pickup truck. But we'll see here. All I can do is keep chugging on. Green sector 1. I'm not sure how I did that. Definitely not going to be a green sector 2 to get up on that curb. Unless I somehow set a phenomenal set of corners here, and that's not going to happen. What was I expecting? That's never going to happen for this entire race. And, well, you know, it's a red sector 2. And we continue to lose time to the group up in front of us. And
we're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Man, not much I can do here. I definitely think the 5 clicks on the AI difficulty did something, going from that 85 to 90. But also, just the fact that I'm not driving well at all on this track. I cannot figure out those corners. I'm constantly driving off. It's pushing in the middle of the corner really badly.
There's a gap of 12 seconds between you and the next car. Let's push now and see if we can bring that time down.
I am pushing. Chill. The car's just not rotating, so I don't know if we need some weight redistribution or weight reduction, but we need something to do with the weight to help. It's sticking to the track fine, it's just not cornering well, so I may try to run long on the softs, honestly, just to try to pull some strategy and to catch up to some people, but I don't. We have to pit at some point, so and I'm not sure that there's anything to be really gained from staying out long on a one pair of softs, so Wasn't a terrible side corners there, but still not great. Bit of a slide there. Oh, that's the other thing that you guys missed is I did the Pirelli hot lap. I tried out the drift event and that did not go too well. I cannot drift on the wheel setup to save my life, and we completely I actually retired from the session because there was going to be no way I could get the points that I needed from that event, even if I did about 15 different times. I drove that corner. So I guess the bright side is you didn't have to see that misery, but yeah, 'cause it was pretty bad. So
gap to the car in front is 0.3 seconds.
Okay then. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pit here. I've got to hope for a safety car. And the Austin Martins are somehow running towards the back. Grant Lawson's a newer driver, but even Stroll's towards the back of his pack.
Okay, off we go.
Based on the pits,
race.
so
Perfect job on the turn in there. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. That was our last stop.
good through the pits.
Let's go.
So it's going to depend on how some of the others got through that pit cycle. We'll have to see after they rotate through. We're about 14 seconds back before the pits. How we fared through those. Off an initial reaction based on Stroll.
Oscar is into the pit lane. Oscar in the pits.
We didn't do great with them. I guess we lost some time getting on the pit road. It wasn't the best there. We'll have to see here. Approaching some of the cars that were in front of us. Still got a long ways to go to get to the start-finish line. Where they're likely already out of the pits. Piastri is just in front of us somehow. Not sure how that happened. We are able to make up a little bit of time to the cars in front of us. Piastri made a stop to go to the hards, which is interesting in the least. I did make up a decent amount of time on some of the cars in front of us, because Piastri wasn't, I don't remember if Piastri was on our little leaderboard before pit stop cycle. I don't remember. I do think there are a few more drivers that still need to make their stops, such as Lawson. We've got Sainz out of the session, which is interesting because he was up near the front. I know Lando Norris also set a fastest lap, so Lando may be in for a win here at Hungary. Oh, it's Leclerc. Never mind. we'll see what that does. We're holding time with Piastri. We also set a green sector 2, which I didn't think was going to happen for the rest of the race. So medium's definitely feeling better. Also a little bit less fuel load in the car. That helps with lap times towards the end of the run, or towards the end of the race, but we'll have to see here. Max Verstappen now with the fastest lap. And I'm not sure where Lawson ended up at. I mean, I guess Sargent's right in front of Piastri, but I'm not sure where everyone else ended up at, because of the fact that there was a huge gap up to Ricardo there. So that's why I'm confused as to why there was a good-sized group up there who were all battling. Or what seemed like is that they were battling. So, kind of a interesting development there. Let's see here. Trying to get back to the gas early, and it just doesn't work here for me. I started to make up time on Piastri, but it's no more. The hards are starting to make that transition where they're going to be probably a little bit better than the mediums. We are now chasing after Sargent here, because he and Piastri are battling. So,
and that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
okay. Yeah, I really need a safety car
keep an eye
here.
on that gap ahead, please. 11.1 seconds.
Yeah, I'm aware. Not a terrible run through those corners, but still not great. Still red through that sector. And we're absolutely cranking on the gearbox, trying to make up some time, but it's just not working. Let's see here. Again, just kind of a boring race with that spin at the, what was it, turn 3? We had a spin on the first lap, so I know it's not the most entertaining, especially since there was no practice, no qualifying for you guys to watch. But again, I think I'm going to try to do another episode, do a double upload tomorrow. So there may already be another episode out for you guys to watch, depending on what time you're watching this. Let's see here. I guess let me know for in the future if something like this happens again. I hope it doesn't. But if it were to happen again, would you rather me keep alternating the episodes, or would you rather me like I usually would, or would you rather me do whatever series that got cut short? I think for this case I'm going to do it for F1, but I also just want to get some F1 racing in, so we'll see there. Definitely have been having some more fun on F1 lately than the NASCAR Heat Series, just with where we're at in the trucks at the moment. Probably a bit more competitive in F1 than we are in the trucks, but we'll get past that eventually, I'm sure. We've got 2 more laps here, and safety car is not going to happen here. Too late for him to bring it out now. And somehow we set a best sector 1. Not sure how that happened, but okay. Still a red sector 2. I want to drop that corner a little bit, use the curb. Trying to get back to the throttle just as soon as possible. And last lap of the race. I'm ready to get out of Hungary. Though if I remember right, I think I saw that the Belgium Grand Prix is coming up soon, also known as Spa, and that could be quite a hectic one as well. Another green sector 1. I think we're using up some of our reserve fuel. We're sending some good laps, or some good times through sector 1. Using up some of that extra fuel. Again, not a great run through that corner. I hope when we come here in future seasons, it gives me some different practice programs, in which case I can do like a track acclimatization, and maybe I need to practice at this track some before I come here again, but we'll kind of see. We're going to bring it home here, and we'll jump back to the main menu. I'll go over some of the stuff that, again, you guys missed. Liam Lawson, it's driver today, and yeah, I'll meet you back at the main menu.
Max
never mind.
Verstappen should
I
be
forgot
pleased
to
with
go
his
through
performance,
the
making gains at the
race
top of the
results.
table.
So,
then, Natalie
Sainz,
Baker,
Norris,
who would you
Verstappen,
rank
Russell,
as your
Perez,
driver of the
Hamilton,
day?
Alonso,
certainly wasn't
and the
someone to scoff
McLaren,
about. His ability to
Magnussen,
follow race
Ocon,
strategies
Hulkenberg
throughout with
for
pinpoint
Haas
precision
in the points,
has to be commended.
Gasly,
It's time to see how
Lawson,
things are shaping up in the
Bottas,
Constructors'
Albon,
Championship.
who spun
And pulling
us,
further ahead
so
in
that
the
might have been my
standings,
fault, I'm not
it's
sure
Red
yet.
Bull. Well, what an
Stroll,
end to another
Tsunoda,
fantastic weekend of
Joe,
racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and
Ricardo,
we'll see you for the next
Piastri,
one.
Sargent, and so yeah, again, we'll move on to the main menu and wrap things up. Gained some claim there, not much. We do get both sponsor bonuses from that race. And moving back to the team headquarters, get a nice chunk of money in there. Really close to being able to afford the facility upgrade. We won't do anything there. Let me go over some of these facilities. So my plan is to buy this quality control upgrade. That'll get us up to spec 2 for the chassis, and then I will be able to unlock some extra parts in the chassis department. As far as R&D, what came in? The heave dampers came in, and I went ahead and started the cockpit weight reduction upgrade. Nothing happening in aerodynamics or powertrain. We're just waiting on some parts to come in. Again, we've got some more expensive upgrades really all over the place. We still have that free one that we can do in the powertrain. We've also got this one, but we'll probably I'm not sure. Let's see here. We may try to get all our other stuff figured out first. We have one waiting in the aero department, and then a couple waiting in chassis, also a few in durability. And let's see here. We got an extra sponsor. I forgot about that as well, since we made it to Team Acclaim level 10. So I went with complete a race with no DNFs within the team. We've been doing that pretty consistently, so I'm not all that worried about that. Again, the standings. Lawson was signed by Austin Martin because Alonso went to McLaren after we took Piastri. Fittipaldi is now gone, and Piastri is beating us in the driver standings so far, so not great there. However, let's see here. Yeah, so I think Piastri was really the best bang for our buck there with the market that we were given. So that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Again, this is going to be a little bit shorter, and I do apologize. And it is the Belgian Grand Prix next race, so that will be quite an interesting one there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the little bit different episode today, and hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one.